Good evening. A pretty calm weather day today and more of that ahead. For those of you who might have forgotten, we are losing that hour of sleep tonight, so make sure you're paying attention when it's time to turn the clocks forward an hour. Corey Reppenhagen joining us this weekend with a really nice forecast. You're going to love this one.
It's real nice. I think a lot of people are going to like it. We picked a good day to gain an extra day of light because it's going to be a lot of sunshine at the end of the day. So at least on the back side of the day to gain that extra hour of sunshine. Let's take a look outside. It is a clear night over the city of Denver here. There's a little bit of a busy I-25 there moving through there. It's at 35 degrees at the airport. It's 42 degrees downtown right now. The humidity and the dew points are rising, but it's still a dry night out there, and that's going to lead to pretty cold temperatures in the morning, 28 degrees in Denver, and some single digits up in the high mountain valleys. So tomorrow, don't forget, we're adjusting for daylight saving and plenty of sunshine to save on the back end of that day. The sunrise is going to be an hour later, 7:17 in the morning, but the sun will still be up at 7 o'clock in the evening, and that's the good change of it. So we'll be talking about how long this sunshine is going to last and what the next storm system might mean for us here on the Front Range coming up in the middle of next week.
All right, Corey, thank you. Police in Lakewood shot and killed a man they say approached officers with a weapon in a hotel this morning. This happened at a La Quinta Inn on West Hamden Avenue a little after 7 o'clock in the morning. Lakewood police say that agents got a call about a shots fired situation. When they arrived at the hotel, they said they found a man in his mid-40s with a weapon. We have asked what kind of a weapon, a firearm, something else. Lakewood police will not tell us what kind of weapon he had. They say this is part of the investigation. Police say they ordered that man to drop the weapon in his hand. They said he didn't, then started to approach officers. 3 officers shot him, and he died on scene. Nobody else got hurt. A man is in custody tonight after deputies say he tried to kill his own mother. Arapahoe County deputies say they found a 53-year-old woman bleeding in front of her house this morning. She went to the hospital with serious injuries. It's unclear what exactly happened to her, but investigators found a 29-year-old man in the backyard. They said initially he refused to surrender to officers. Deputies called in more help, and about an hour and a half later, the man surrendered, and they arrested him.
You know, this was just a family disturbance, and it's just an unfortunate incident. You know, it's a nice, quiet neighborhood, and I think a lot of the neighbors were really frightened by what they saw because the woman was outside and she was bleeding a lot. And when our deputies arrived on scene, she clearly needed help.
Deputies say that son is now facing a charge of attempted murder and assault. Tomorrow, family friends are organizing a special memorial for a 7th grader who was killed in Douglas County this week. Alex Makowitz died Wednesday morning. He was riding on his one wheel, it's kind of like a skateboard, on his way to school in Highlands Ranch when a driver crashed into him. Deputies do not think that driver was speeding or impaired, but think that the sun glare could have been a factor in that crash. Well, according to family friends, Alex loved cars, and so that is how they plan to honor him this weekend.
It's just something that the car community can do to really come together, show support, and honor him and his family at this time.
A way that the students have been getting involved, so we've been writing things on our arms and like things all over the place and just saying, "Fly high, Alex," and "Forever 13."
Those friends are inviting the community to join the Car Cruise Memorial tomorrow. They ask people to meet at Kaiser Permanente at 12:30 tomorrow. This will go past the memorial site at Highlands Ranch Parkway and Veniford and then finish on the family street. This is all to honor Alex and also advocate for safer streets and pedestrian safety. Tomorrow, flags will be flown at half-staff to honor an Eagle County paramedic who died while working a backcountry rescue. Steve Zuckerman died last month in Vail. He worked as a ski patrol for Beaver Creek for more than 25 years before becoming a paramedic in 2008. Governor Polis ordered flags to half-staff from sunrise to sunset to honor Zuckerman on the day of his memorial service. One of 2 people charged in the largest casino heist in Colorado history took a plea deal yesterday. Juan Gutierrez Sembrano pleaded guilty to criminal mischief and got 2 felony theft charges dropped. Investigators say his partner in crime, Sabrina Eddy, was a cashier at Monarch Casino in Blackhawk and stole $500,000 from the vault March of last year. They say she brought that money to Gutierrez Zambrano in a parking lot at the St. Anthony Hospital in Lakewood. He will be sentenced next month. Eddie's trial is set to start in August. Well, first, Colorado legalized psychedelics. Now it's time to make the rules. Denver is gathering up a natural medicine work group right now to talk about things like psilocybin mushrooms. It's a conversation that started with several ballot initiatives back in 2019, 2022, and then in 2023, a bill passed by the Colorado legislature creating a legal framework for people to receive natural medicine in healing centers. Now, as Denver figures out if and how to regulate this industry, it's asking for some advice from the experts.
We are establishing a Denver natural medicine work group to explore whether there should be local licensing and regulations for natural medicine, which is really psilocybin, which the Denver voters approved in 2022. We want to hear from a diversity of perspectives, people with experience in the space, or people that just might have an interest in how it's going to work in their community.
If you are interested, applications to join Denver's natural medicine work group are due on Wednesday. Well, we know a lot of college students or soon-to-be college students have been struggling, trying to apply for financial aid for next year. A new version of FAFSA led to a very rocky rollout by the government this year and major delays to the normal timeline. Today, an organization that works with students sat down to walk some of them through this process. Janelle Finch shows us how students are feeling some serious stress right now.
Being a full-time student and navigating this can be overwhelming. So
life after high school can come with a lot of questions.
Yeah, I could open up my DU admissions.
Kalia Mobley-Young is a senior at DSST Cedar High. In terms of college, she's still figuring out where.
CU Boulder, DU, and also CU Denver.
Then, how to pay for it.
keep an eye out on this number.
This includes navigating the free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA.
It's definitely been pretty confusing. I know the FAFSA this year is different than it has been in years past, so it's been a little bit harder to get help just because everyone's pretty confused about what it's looking like.
The Department of Education rolled out a revised FAFSA this year, but struggles with delays and tech glitches push the normal process back by months. Students are feeling the time crunch.
What are you taking this semester?
Stephanie Melissa Sines works through the Denver Scholarship Foundation to support student success.
They depend on this application, so they're able to, one, get aid from the school, and then two, be able to receive other institutional aid either from outside scholarships or scholarships from the university.
She and other DSF advisors worked with students and families to provide financial aid guidance Saturday.
Sometimes you just need somebody to bridge those opportunities for you, and that's exactly what DSF shoots and strives to do.
With students like Kalia keeping track of so much, resources like this can help.
We're all stressed out, we're all anxious, but you know, it's good to have support there, and knowing that we're all doing what we need to do is just really relieving.
Several Colorado schools like CU Boulder and CSU are trying to help students with this time crunch by pushing back enrollment deadlines to June 1st. The Denver Scholarship Foundation will host another free financial aid workshop this Monday at the Capital One Cafe in Union Station.
You really feel for these kids because they're trying to make a decision, but they can't make a decision until they know what kind of money they have, you know?
Definitely does not help the situation.
No, all right, Janelle, thank you.